I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my horoscope overview for September for you, Virgo. Okay, so right in your sign, we've got Mars for the first 2 weeks. It's going to move out into your solar second house mid-month. Now, and so while you've got Mars in your sign, Mars is like it is your co-ruler. Okay, so it's a very motivating energy. So it gives you like the motivation to get things done and get your life organized. It can also tempt you to do way more than what is humanly possible. So be a little bit realistic about that as well. Now, Saturn is still in your sign right through to the end of the year. So Saturn and Mars are really opposing energies. Saturn wants to step back, have a think through, be a little more cautious, certainly more realistic, and Mars wants to go ahead, be rash and spontaneous. So so we've got like polarized opposite energies here, but they work really well together when they do work together. It can also set up a frustration of you wanting to sort of race forward, and then something happens that causes you to take a step back, and you get that sort of frustration with this combination of energy as well. But if you recognize it to be beneficial in the way of wanting to move forward, being motivated to get things done, but then take into account that Saturn gives you a moment to breathe, a thinking moment, okay? And sometimes when you have that thinking moment, if something happens that it does cause you to take a step back, well, you know what? Things can look a little bit different than when you first looked at it. So in that sense, when you can appreciate the two energies working together like that, then they can be very, very beneficial. So rather than getting frustrated about it, think of it in that way, that it gives you a chance just to think things through. All right, so let's have a look at what else is happening. We've got like the full moon this month in your solar sixth house. So all to do with work, very much to do with your health and well-being. Now there is like I'm not going to say it's a negative, just something to be aware of, that with the full moon in this area and the Mars in your sign, it can, like, you can start to do, as I said before, too much. Be careful that you're not taking on too much on your plate, okay? Because the full moon really can shake things up a little bit, and that's a good thing. It's like pushing the restart button, because, and certainly this area being to do with health and well-being, when you take on too much, generally the one thing that has to step aside is your exercise, your health and well-being, and because you simply just don't have time to do it, and then that puts extra stress on yourself. Okay, so beware of that. It's time to look after yourself. This is a month to really look after yourself, Scorpio. All right, now if we have a look at what's happening with love, solar fifth house, we've got an opposition between Venus and let's see where Venus is. Venus on the 10th, it's opposite Neptune, and on the 10th, Venus actually goes over 3 planets, 3 signs this month. So on the 10th, it's going to be in your 11th house. So certainly getting together with friends, building friendships, and with the Venus opposite Neptune, it's very much about romance. So you want to put the romance in your relationship if you're in a relationship, but you want to be mindful that it's very much about friendship and building that sort of closer bond that can last the distance, okay? Because you want to keep romance in your relationship always, but friendship really is the glue that holds it all together. And if you're looking for love, then same thing, keep that in mind. Now, Jupiter in your solar 10th house, which is the do of your career. It's all there right through till middle of next year. Jupiter stays in each sign for about a year. It's known as the lucky planet. It's a planet of abundance and expansion. I'm probably going to mention this every single month right through the middle of next year. So excuse me if I'm repeating myself, but you know, we might have some new people watching as well. Venus in this area also for the first week of the month. When Venus and Jupiter are together, it's a fabulous vibration. It really sets up something positive to happen in your life, and certainly let's not forget that Venus is also the ruler of money, so love and money. So with it being in close proximity of Jupiter, and then a project or something that's happening of work right now can end up being financially viable. Okay, so that's a nice vibe to have as well. Now when Mars moves from your sign on 13th into the middle of the month into solar second house, money is highlighted again in this position. So you want to be a little bit careful that you don't jump into something, because the Mars energy is it's impetuous, you know, and it's in a rush, and it's assertive, sometimes aggressive. That's the other side. Everything has a double side, so Mars can be assertive but aggressive. So be careful that you don't rush into things. Take a step back, think it through, look at the pros and cons, and when you feel, and only when you feel absolutely certain that that opportunity is going to be good for you, then you can agree. Until that time, don't agree or disagree to anything. Just evaluate, all right? All right, have a great month, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching. I hope something absolutely fabulous comes through for this month. And I look forward to seeing you next month. I'm Jennifer Angel. Bye for now.